Right guys, before I start the video, I'm talking about footprint wrenches today, and I've done a tool haul which is guess the price. But before we get into it, I want to shout out, we've got a new channel on board, and this is a chance for you to get early into this new channel, and I think it's Rust Detection with Mark Osborne. Now he's been a regular contributor to my channel, commenting, etc. His great channel. He actually just recently made some rings for Jack from Jack's Shed. He's really talented. He's just getting his workshop in order now, and he's going to be doing some restoration videos, possibly some tool hauls, and he's a very knowledgeable guy, and he's got a great workshop, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fun there to be had. So in the description below will be a link to his video he's just uploaded, showing you an introduction to him. So get over there, get subscribed, and you got some more interesting content coming over the winter. So please do that. Go over there now, get subscribed, and say hello so you can get some fantastic new content, because it's always nice when there's another little channel for us to have a go at. So I'm going to go over there now and subscribe, and I'd suggest you do too. All right, I'll get into the video. Thank you. Hi guys, hope everybody is doing delightful, wonderful, magical. So I've not put a video out for a few days. I've been pretty busy. My friend Scott's been mending my washing machine, dryer, because the belt snapped. So we've had that apart, and trying to get parts in COVID land has not been fun neither. So I've been doing that, and I thanks to Jack from Jack's Shed, referring me to a chap who collects vices, lovely guy, I think his name's Canna. I've been buying quite a few old vices, and I also met another guy called Steve, and I bought some off him as well. So I've been on the road 4 times. I've been driving 40 minutes each way, collecting up vices recently. So there'll be lots more guess the prices, and lots more fun. So today there'll be a guess the price, and I want to talk a little bit about footprint wrenches as well. So I've been watching, recently I watched video from Nash Rathbone from Rathbone Manor and his collection, and I realised I'm slacking on the old footprints, because this is all I own of the footprint wrenches. I'm not as up on it, but I have used these a few times in anger, and I find them to be very, very useful, because when you're on the pipe and you're pushing, you're actually gripping against it. The handle is gripping against the actual, so the pressure you're putting on is actually helping you. So these things are invaluable, and they're a very, very simple tool, but they really do work really well. And that's why they stood the exact same design, with some different modifications, but pretty much the exact same design, pretty much for 80 years or something like that. They've been going a good old long time. So obviously I do have some in different sizes which I've picked up. So this one is like a sort of a 12-inch sort of size, which is a pretty big old size, and I'm not sure if this is the biggest one they do, but they kind of, this one's got like the old patina, as they say, muck and oil all rubbed in, but I think this might be quite an early one. Early footprint, this one, and the actual screw is the original thumb screw, but it's pretty rubbed. This is a more modern one, and this is kind of cool because it actually has the twist grip, which is really cool, so you can adjust with the thumb to get the exact size you want for the pipe. So that's kind of a modern design, but also quite nice. Obviously it's in millimeter, so I reckon this is probably maybe from the 90s or something. Then we've got another early with the standard pin design, which I think is a 9-inch. So I've got 2 9-inch, and obviously then you just put the pin in and screw it. I do see these very commonly, but they're usually missing the original screw. This one's actually quite a nice screw, Sheffield, England, obviously to get on, so quite a fancy design. And then recently I picked up this one, which has not been cleaned up yet. I think I'm going to do a restoration video on it. That's why it's not been in the Evaporust. Looks to be quite an early example. And if you can see there, it's got an arrow, broad arrow. So I think it's obviously some sort of, you know, state use, you know, departmental use, civil servant use, whatever. So this one has got the quick adjust into four positions, lock-in positions, so which is really cool. And then obviously you can just adjust it to adjust a different size. So this is filthy dirty, but I want to clean this up on a video, so I don't want to do too much with that. And then I've got this type of footprint design, which has got the screw design. So this is more like the auto wrench design, but a little bit more unusual with the adjust on it. So kind of cool as well, footprint design. And the reason why I chose this as well is because it's quite a small size. It's only like a 4 1/4 inch, so it's quite nice as well. And then we also have this little Diddy, which has not got, sadly, it's not got the original screw, which is a real shame. I don't know if I can order them, but this is a 4 inch. So this normally is in my mini tool collection, a 4 inch footprint. So overall, it's quite an interesting, when you think about it, I do see these quite commonly in the UK, and I usually don't buy them, but I have bought some because I've ended up with a somewhat of a collection. So, you know, we've got 12 inch, 2 9 inches. Is that a 6 inch? Yeah, sort of a 6 inch, 2 9 inches, and then we have a 4 inch. So kind of cool. I just thought I'd show you my footprint collection. It's not quite a patch on Nash's from Rathbone Manor. He's probably got at least probably 10 times this amount, probably more. And he's got all the different years and the different markings, and some have got modifications. This one's quite unusual because it's actually rounded at the end, and it's also got the original. So someone hasn't done that. So it hasn't got like the little screwdriver end like this one, sort of like a little screwdriver end. So the difference is when you get a few, you see a little bit of difference. But I think I'm pretty much done with my collection now. I've got one of the thumb wheel type, one of the sort of quick adjust type. I've got like quite an early example with the pin, and then I've got a 4 inch, and I've got, I think, one of their biggest designs. And I think so I've got smallest, biggest, thumb wheel, push adjust, screw, and then an unusual one. So I think that's enough for me. I think I'm going to bow out at that, but you never know. We'll see what the flea markets bring next year. So I'm going to move on now to what I bought today. This is the guess the price bit as well. So I'm going to do two little mini videos in one today. So I'm going to show you the item. I've just picked it up. Hopefully it'll be useful in restorations. Yeah, and we'll have a look at that now. Right guys, so this is what I've just been to Crewe, which is like a 45-50 minute drive away. Met a lovely guy, and I bought this out of the back of a Land Rover, as you do. So kind of cool. It's an arbor press. I would have liked a Dake, but I saw this and it was on the website, is it Facebook Marketplace? And I've never been on there up until a couple of days ago, and I can't stop going off there now. I keep buying stuff. So we've got this one. It's got this kind of clever carry handle to carry it. It's pretty heavy. Probably weighs about 40 pound, 50 pound probably, maybe a bit more, 60 pound. Pretty heavy. And it says on the other side 3, which is a 3-ton arbor press. And then I'm not sure how useful it will be, but it does have some sort of capacity to bend, but I'm not sure how much capacity. Obviously that's just a screw and stuff, but it might become reasonably useful in sort of restorations. So I don't know. Now it's got a thumb screw here, so obviously you can tighten down. You can put some sort of tool in under here, some sort of tool in, tighten it down, and then obviously you have different jigs. But I can't find those tooling anywhere. So if anyone knows where you can buy like a dome or like a pipe so I can get extra pressure and a more of a bend, let me know. I know obviously you can have them made, but obviously I don't have the facility to have them made. So if anyone knows about that, or anyone who can make them for me at a reasonable sort of price, let me know. And what I'm after is like a tube sort of there, like a thick round tube stock, so I can bend things a little bit more extreme, put a bit of pressure. I might like even a plate with like a tube here and a metal tube here, so, and then a tube here, so it can get more of an extreme bend. But yeah, let me know if you could do that. Guess the price. Kind of a cool item. This is probably going to live next to my spray booth next door. So put in the description how much you think I had to pay for it. Kind of cool item indeed. Alright, thanks for watching if you've got this far. Hope everyone's having a great day. Alright, bye.